My fridge, I believe, is trying to transform right now. It just started making a noise. I hope that goes away. It's not my problem. I rent. But if it gets any louder, it might be my problem. Anyways, I'm not going to wait for people to show up because nobody's going to show up. We got two blind boxes from Super7. It says they're metallic figures, but you know what? The weight begs to differ. Behind me, we have a glorious scene that I made up with my Transformers 1 blockies. We got Soundwave and Megatron trying to get Prime. Prime's alright though, because he's got the killing arm. He's showing it off. And if you look, Megatron actually has Prime's arm. Now, Prime's arm just popped onto Megatron, no problem at all. I did a short about this, but to get Megatron's arm onto Transformers 1 classic size Prime, I had to break out the Dremel tool. You can see it a little bit. I think I did about as good a job as possible. Light up your eyes when we have company, Optimus. There you go. Very nice. Why don't you give the people what they want? Show off that matrix of leadership. There we go. All right. Anyways, I think out of all three of those, Soundwave takes the cake. Not only was Soundwave a Chris friend, but man, he just looks cool. What they did with the gold accent, as I break it, is really nice. I really do enjoy that. And you can put all their stands together and make your own little scene out of them. The only ones that I don't have from the Transformers 1 set are, well, the ones I don't really want. I do have a Megatronus. He's in the other room, though. There we go. Get him back in scene. I'll show you the Megatronus real quick. Let's go. Up here we have a tiny turbo changer. I bought two. I got Bumblebee in my first one and Optimus Prime in my second. So hit it twice and quit it because I got who I want. He's really cute, actually. If you can see, it's not painted or anything, but on his arm, he's got a little Energon axe. Behind him is Brawl. I am waiting for the rest of my Combaticons to come in. What's Perceptor doing? He's not one to fight, but he is definitely hiding a pistol behind his back in case Brawl gets any ideas. Other than that, they're living in harmony. All right. Before the blind box, I'm showing off the Megatronus from Transformers 1 blockies. I was really disappointed that it didn't come with a Requiem blaster, you know, kind of what Megatronus is known for. But I bought I bought a I bought a Requiem blaster off of Etsy of all places. And well, as you could say about most Etsy products, man, I could have made that myself. This is, let me just swap the camera here. This is the Requiem blaster. It is so heavy that I'm using the head of another Optimus Prime. So Optimus Prime from Earthspark. Hey, hi there, respectfully insane. As long as you're respectfully insane. All things done within reason and respect, right? Hi. This is the Requiem blaster I bought off of Etsy. And it is chunky. It's way heavier than, and we just come full circle now. The Requiem blaster off of Etsy is way heavier than both of these blind boxes combined, which is what you're here for. So let's crack one open. We got 11 people watching. It looks cool. Well, I bought it off Etsy. I didn't paint it. I just purchased it. It's really heavy for a figure to hold with only one hand grasp. I loved it, bye. Thank you very much. All right, here we go. I'm hoping for Optimus Prime. If you couldn't tell from the whole shelf, he's my boy. I pick out my favorites, of course, but Optimus will always be the one. So cross your fingers for me. This is blind box number 1. Oh my God. Hey, hey, hey. Do we even need to open the second one? There he is. How many points of articulation has Super7 given us? Now, it's not completely, it feels like it's made out of aluminum. This is definitely metal, but it's not heavy metal. This is aluminum. He has a whopping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of articulation. I don't think he comes with any accessories, but let's assess the accessory situation. Nope, that's just his plastic prison. Anything else in the box? All right. Hey, we got what I wanted. Congratulations, me. Thank you for watching. We have a second one, though. Pardon me, Optimus. You get to hang out back there. I'd like for you to stand up and not hunch over, you know, show a little bit of authority. There we go. That's the look I want. Doesn't look like, it looks like you can put something in his hand. He's got a J.O. hand grip going on right there. But who do we want in the second one? We have options. We got Megatron, Soundwave, Grimlock, and Mystery Figure. Who do you think the Mystery Figure is? Judging by that silhouette, I want to say it's Nemesis Prime. And if you look, it's supposed to come with the gun. Oh, it's because I'm looking through the camera and not through. The gun kind of got thrown to the side. He does come with his iconic cannon. It doesn't really slide into his hand very well. Let's get that in there. Let's try and get that in there. There we go. There we go. All right. Optimus. He is armed and ready. I don't want him to be pointing that weapon at you guys. I appreciate you watching. All right. So that's probably Nemesis Prime. I can tell by the silhouette of the weapon and the head silhouette. That's... I would have been happy with a Ratchet, a Jazz, a Wheeljack. Now who do I want? I'd take a Grimlock. I'd take a Megatron too. Let's see. There's not many options. Box number 2. Put your predictions in the chat. I feel like it's your magic that helped me get Optimus on the first pull. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. What's better than one Optimus? 2? Actually, I don't want a second Optimus Prime. So I tell you what, you put your social security number in the chat right now, and I will send this to you. Nope, I don't just say that kind of stuff. I mean it. Where did his weapon go? Right there beside him. So we got another cannon for this Optimus. And I'm just going to jam this one in there, because that seemed to work the last time. But bam. Now we got a standoff going on. Optimus versus Optimus in a battle where no one can win. Who will win? All right. Well, that wrapped up... I got 2 Optimus Primes. I cannot be upset about that, because I'm always railing about the fact that when I get a blind box, I want an Optimus Prime. And I'm on a hot streak right now. So let's keep going. I'm going to open this pack of magic cards. You think Optimus Prime's in there? Damn it. I just want a pair of scissors. That's all I wanted. I know that's not the best way to open the pack. Let's crack this baby. Well, we got Sexy Elf token. What's on the other side? We got a transforming rare, I believe, but we're going to go through commons. Enraged Flamecaster, Elemental Sorcerer, 3/2 for 2 and a red with reach. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, this creature deals 2 damage to each opponent. I did not get to go to the Lorwyn Eclipse pre-release. So this is like maybe the 4th pack I opened from the set. This is Anti-Sentence. I guess Anti is the head of one of the Precon Commander decks. 1 and a black for a sorcery, a modal sorcery. Choose 1. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land permanent card from it. That player discards a card. That's going to go in the cool guys pile, regardless of what the second mode is. Target creature gets -2/-2 to end a turn. That's good. I like that. We got Wonderwine Distractor, Merfolk Wizard, 4/3 for 3 in the blue. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, put target creature and opponent controls. It gets -3/-0 until end of turn. Yeah, it's all right. Clears away, clears the path. Wonderbrine Preacher for 1 and a white. It's a creature, Merfolk Cleric in white. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, you gain 2 life. That can be pretty good if you have an engine built that you get things whenever you get a token, for example, every time you gain life. That's good for that. Midnight Tilling, instant for 1 and a green. Mill 4 cards, and you may return a permanent card from among them to your hand. To your hand? Yeah, it's all right. Feed to Flames for 3 in the red. Instant. Feed to Flames deals 5 damage to target creature. If that creature would die this turn, exiled instead. Meh. Kolrath Zealot for 5 and a red. Creature, Elemental Warrior, 6/5. When this creature enters, exile the top card of your library. Until the end of turn, you may play that card. Basic land cycling for 1 and a red. Squawk Roaster. I like this card already. 3 and a red for elemental creature at uncommon. Its power is star 4 with double strike. It has vivid. Squawk Roaster's power is equal to the number of colors among permanents you control. Cool guy pile. Perfect Intimidation for 3 and a black. It's a sorcery at uncommon. It's also modal. Choose 1 or both. Target opponent exiles 2 cards from their hand. Remove all counters from target creature. Those are both pretty good. Opponent gets to choose what cards they exile, so it'd probably be a land and their shittiest creature. Remove all counters from target creature. I like the art on that a whole lot, but it's not great in my opinion. It's very laser focused on one thing. Thought Weft Charge. It's an instant for 1 and a green. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. If a creature entered the battlefield under your control this turn, draw a card. That's pretty good. The draw a card. If you're playing green and playing this, you of course you played a creature this turn, or you're sucking. So this is what green wants to be doing. I like it. I'll put it in the cool guy pile. Thought Weft Imbuer. 3 and a white for a Kithkin Advisor at uncommon. 0/5. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of Kithkin you control. Not playing Kithkin Trival. Not my jam. No. Ooh. Irdu. I don't even know how to pronounce this one. Irdu, Carrier of Dawn. For 3 white white, it's a mythic. And it does flip. Legendary creature, elemental god, flying, lifelink, creature spells. You cast have convoke. At the beginning of your first main phase, you may pay black. If you do, transform Irdu into Isilu, Carrier of Twilight. Ooh, I love that art. We got another legendary creature, elemental god with flying and lifelink this time. Each other non-token creature you control has persist. Cool. At the beginning of your first main phase, you may pay white if you do transform. Okay, so you can just get this on whatever mode you want. Obviously, this is a cool guy. Very cool. Interested to know the price on that. I'd put it in the $5 range. Maybe it's $5 if it was the full art treatment. Okay, so I was right about the rare being a transformation card. Our foil is Sun Dappled Celebrant at common, 4 white white for a tree folk cleric with convoke, vigilance. It's a 5/6. The artwork is very well done. The ants kind of look silly to me, so I'm not a fan of that art. Does look nice in foil though. It does really pop, and that actually I believe is coming through in the video. We got a full art mountain. I'm happy about that, and we got that hot ass elf and a Kithkin. I don't like the Kithkins, but I do like this elf. So yeah, I'd say that pack was pretty good. There are 3 people watching. I know somebody would love to look up the price of that rare for me. You're more than welcome to do so. I don't actually have anything else planned. I didn't think people would still be watching at this point. Do you have anything else to open? Gotta recycle this cardboard, that's important. Of course, I gotta have another loose pack of magic cards. We got an Edge of Eternities. Edge of Eternities. Optimus Prime. I already got Tezzeret in the alt treatment and his emblem, if you can believe it. So I'm pretty much looking for cool lands out of Edge of Eternities. If you know where to get collector boosters. Oh, 0 people watching. Guess I'm not going through the pack. I opened it. I am going through the pack. Let's see what we got. That's an artifact in blue. Draw a card. That seems all right. Squire's Lightblade for a single white artifact equipment with flash. When this equipment enters, attach it to target creature you control. That creature gains first strike until end of turn. Equipped creature gets +1/+0. Equip 3. The fact that you get to attach it makes this kind of playable. I do love me some artifacts. Gene Pollinator. Yeah, he is. For a single green, he's a robot insect 1/2 artifact creature. Tap and untap permanent you control. Add 1 mana of any color. You know what? I'm gonna put him in cool guys pile because he's an artifact creature, robot insect in green. I don't have a lot of that. Bombard. Yup, it's definitely Bombard. Dark Endurance. Nanoform Sentinel. Artifact creature robot. When this creature becomes tapped, untap another target permanent. This ability triggers only once each turn. That's pretty cool. I don't think I have this yet. That's a cool guy. Depressurize. Oh, that looks like a bad time for that person. Instant. Target creature gets -3/-0 until end of turn. Then if that creature's power is 0 or less, destroy it. Okay, makes sense. for yeah, it's pretty good for black. Uh, Mecha Navigator, one in a blue, robot pilot. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, draw a card, then discard a card. Okay, so we're looting in blue. Yeah, I like that. Melt Strider's Resolve, Enchantment Aura, enchant creature fights up to one. Target creature. Enchanted creature gets +2 and can't be blocked by one. Yeah, that's fine. I like that art a lot. Faller's Faithful. 4/2 and a black. It's a human wizard at uncommon 3/1. When this creature enters, destroy up to one other target creature. If that creature wasn't dealt damage this turn, its controller draws 2 cards. That's situationally cool. We got Nesting Grounds. What does Nesting Grounds do? I don't remember. Taps for colorless. Pay 1 and tap. Move a counter from target permanent you control to another target permanent. Oh, that's really good. Is this the card people are nuts about? Terra Symbiosis enchantment. Whenever you put one or more +1/+1 counters on a creature you control, you may draw that many cards. Do this once each turn for 2 and a green at rare. Yeah, that seems awesome. I wonder how much that's going for now. Drix, Fate Master. 3 and a green for a Drix Wizard 3/2. When this creature enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it has trample. You can warp them for 1 and a green. Meh. Swamp, regular swamp. Lander, robot. Tokens weren't that exciting in unless you got the Tezzeret emblem in Edge of Eternities. And just you want to know how you know if it's really a magic card? That right there. That purple line right there. That's how you can tell a fake from a counterfeit. So if you're ever playing in a tournament and somebody's playing with any of the Moxen, just rip it in half. Make sure they're playing straight. That'll be the last bit of knowledge I give to you. Thanks for watching. I didn't expect this to go on for 22 minutes. I didn't expect it to go on longer than 5. But thanks for the support and chat. Check out my former videos on my channel. And I love you all. Please don't visit my Patreon. Don't send me any money. And just give a thumbs up, and I'll be just peachy with that. So until next time, until all are one, transform and roll out. End stream. There we go.